Hi there, I'm Ken Thompson from Dashboard Designs, and I'm going to share with you some of the secrets of designing effective business simulation games. The best business simulation games, in my opinion, are built around dilemmas. Now, what is a dilemma? Essentially, a dilemma is a values conflict. There are two things that you'd like to do, but for some reason, resource or timing or whatever, you can only do one of them. That's a dilemma. Now, management and leaders don't get the luxury of just making decisions. Rather, they get the challenge of resolving dilemmas. Decisions are easy. Decisions assume you have enough resource to do everything you want to do. Dilemmas are the real world. So, dilemma based design is a powerful technique for reducing complexity by concentrating on the central issues. So you really focus and you zoom in and you x-ray on what's really important here and avoid getting distracted by anything else. So there are 10 dilemmas. From our experience, you can design any business simulation game around. We break them into two different types of dilemmas: business dilemmas and leadership dilemmas. The first dilemma is the customer dilemma. Essentially, which group of customers must you focus on? For example, new customers will give you market share, but existing customers will give you profit. The second dilemma is price. When you increase price, you reduce demand. There's always a price demand sweet spot where you optimize both. But if you push price too far, you fall off the cliff. And if you don't push it far enough, you leave money on the table. Product mix. You have to mix your products and your markets to suit what the consumer is looking for and to achieve your business objectives. And this could change over the course of the game. Supply. You need to make sure you're balancing supply and demand. You don't want oversupply, or that will depress your price, or you don't want undersupply, or you'll be unable to deliver your product and you'll lose revenue. And finally, designs. You will have to think about, in lots of situations, what are the products going to be you're bringing into being for the future, and how you're going to innovate new product designs. So those are the 5 business dilemmas. In my experience, any game shouldn't have more than about 3 of these as absolutely top priority. If you try and make all 5 of them top priority, you will miss the point. The second set of dilemmas are called the leadership dilemmas. Now, when you're playing a game or running a business, you have a set of objectives, but you have to come up with a strategy for achieving those objectives. For example, if you're a fan of the discipline of market leaders, you might be choosing between customer intimacy, product innovation, or operational excellence. Which is going to be the one that you really focus on, and then maintain the others at acceptable levels. Strategy is a dilemma. Indicators. How are you going to run the business? Obviously you can run it from the financials, but these are lagging indicators. You may also need to run the business from the leading indicators that tell you what's going to happen in the lagging indicators. It's classic balanced business scorecard. Which of the indicators are you going to use to run your business? If you run them too much from the finance, you'll have great results but a burned out business. If you run them too much from the leading indicators, you will miss your targets, but you'll have a very healthy company. That takes us on to business health. How much are you going to invest in the health of the company, the future health of the company, as opposed to day-to-day value chain customer supporting activities? What about change? How are you going to handle change? Will change blow you off course? Will you be very reactive to change, or will you drive your strategy? And throughout the game you will be encountering change, and you have to decide how significant that change is, because some change might just be red herrings. The final dilemma is team. It would be nice if you were making all these decisions by yourself, but in a business you're part of an executive team. So you've got to argue your case, and you've got to go along with decisions you may not agree with. So from our experience, these 10 dilemmas can be used to build any business simulation game. The leadership dilemmas will always be present, and you need to pick 3 or 4 of the business dilemmas. Remember, you don't want them all, and that's what you do when you're interviewing the business subject matter experts. What's really important for this game in terms of learning? If you want to find more about business simulation and the use of dilemmas, check out the website www.dashboardsimulation.com. The four games in the middle of the screen, customer loyalty, market share, retail fashion, unit management, are all based around most of these 10 dilemmas. Thanks for your time.